Hi, so I'll be recording this video to cover our bear strategy at DES. So this is primarily for my alliance Destiny in 483, but if anyone else is watching, you're free to try. It's a pretty good bear strategy. We've been getting consistent damage. A lot of people have been reaching record high damage, and yeah, we've just been able to hit that next tier of rewards. So for this part of the video, I'll mainly be covering the presets and heroes that we use. For that, I'll head over to my chief profile, then head over to troops, then squads, and I'll quickly just walk through the presets that I have. The first one is my own rally call. Now this is going to be a full march. This is set to 10 20 70. Now I've received a lot of recommendations for different heroes, maybe Geronimo or Reyna, and I've tried them out. Personally, for me, they do give some consistent damage, a lot more consistent damage considering I'm using Mia in my rally. But personally, I felt that Geronimo and Reyna are really good as joiners for other rallies, and this is only so far up to generation 5. We've just unlocked generation 6, so I'll be maxing out those heroes by next week, and maybe I'll test them out and see if those work any better. But yeah, I use Natalia, Gwen, and Mia for my own rally. Mia having that chance skill with her gives me a really high potential damage output, but otherwise the regular damage is pretty consistent too. So yeah, this formation is set to 10 20 70. That means 10% infantry, 20% lancers, and a 70% marksmen. The 70% marksman works really well because their damage is enhanced by one of Gwen's skills. The second formation that I have is just Geronimo. Now this is set to 80,000 troops, split once again 10 20 70. Now that breakdown comes out to be 8,000 infantry, 16,000 lancers, 56,000 marksmen, and I'm gonna save this again to my second preset. Similarly, I've got Reyna on my third march, and that's also 8,000, 16,000, 56,000, set to my third preset. And then we've got the regular recommended heroes: Jessie, Jasser, Siyun. Now normally people don't prefer Nora or Philly to join rallies, but we've included them mainly because we were running a few test rallies a few weeks ago on our bear. We noticed some rallies go without any heroes, so at least having Nora or Philly in that rally is better than having no heroes at all. And this doesn't mean joining with no heroes is bad. It just means that there weren't any heroes at all in those rallies. But yeah, I mean, these are my presets, and if you're free to play, then you probably don't have Nora or Reyna or Geronimo, and that's fine. I mean, you could still join rallies without any heroes, set at the same joining ratio, the same number of troops. As long as someone joins with heroes in that rally, you'll be fine. But yeah, that's my setup. Now the goal here is to optimize damage and increase the number of rallies, and join as many rallies as you can. And then I'll talk about optimizing the damage. So the heroes that we've chosen here: Geronimo, Reyna, Jessie, Jasser, Nora, and Siyun, all of them have an attack or defense expedition skill. Now only the first hero matters when joining any rallies, which is why I haven't really set any of the other two heroes. It doesn't matter because I'm not I'm joining at a fixed troop amount. I'm not looking to increase the number of troops that I'm joining with, and at 80,000 just one hero is fine. It saves a lot of people from confusion to have just one hero in there. And like if we're looking at Siyun right now, Siyun has an expedition skill of increasing attack for the rally by 25%. Nora has a 15% lethality boost. Jasir has a 25% lethality boost. Jesse has a 25% lethality boost. Reyna has a 30% attack boost. And then we've got Geronimo with 25% 25% lethality boost again. Now the way that we go about in our bear is this entire first row that you see. They'll be calling rallies in the first, like as soon as bear hunt kicks off. Everyone in the second row will basically wait a minute and a half before calling their own rallies, and we don't really have any sort of restrictions on anyone else calling rallies. So anyone else outside of the first two rows can call whenever they want. And yeah, the idea is you try to join rallies with 80,000 troops. Like the first rallies that you have available, you'll try to join them. So you won't be picking and choosing which specific rallies you want to join. Any rally that's the closest to ending, that's the one that you'll join. Now what this will do is it will increase the number of rallies you'll be able to join, and rather than picking and choosing specific rallies and maybe only hitting a total of 30 rallies in one bear, you'll see yourself hitting 80 rallies, and that will more than compensate any sort of missing damage you'll lose out on from joining one of the big rallies. So yeah, that's how we go about it. Now the other thing about the rally timings is we generally do start the way that I mentioned, where everyone in the first row calls in the first as soon as possible, and everyone in the second row waits a minute and a half to call. If your rally isn't hitting like around 70% or 80% of their troop makeup when it's going in to hit the bear, then delay your rally by a few seconds. Normally what I do is when my rally is coming back, I first fill in the rallies that are available before calling my own, so that adds another lag of a few seconds. The other thing is join the rally that's closest to ending. Now there are some exceptions to this, like if the rally that's closest to ending is like it has less than 45 seconds on it, and your march time to join the rally is going to be like 50 seconds, it's probably not worth joining that rally. So you can skip in that case, or if the rally that's closest to ending doesn't have the capacity for your 80,000 troops, then go ahead and skip that rally and join the next one available. And so you'll see that you'll constantly have rallies hitting almost every second once the first set is done, and you'll end up with much higher damage. So yeah, I'll end this video now, or at least end this section now, and I'll see if I can record a session during our bear, or maybe I can attach the results that we see after our bear. So that was a regular bear at Destiny in 483. You can see that I managed to hit 75 rallies, and we as a whole managed to hit 85 rallies with a total of a 33 billion alliance damage. 17 people managed to meet the 1.2 billion rewards tier, and we had quite a few people hitting or almost hitting 2 billion. So that's basically a wrap on our strategy, and I hope this helps.